Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to rank the 10 best New Year's Eve music festival lineups happening in the US this year. And I'm giving away free tickets to quite a few of these festivals, so I'll tell you how you can enter each giveaway. And then at the end of this video I will tell you which New Year's Eve event I'm going to, so stay tuned. By the way, if you're new to my channel, hello, my name is Kandi. I'm a music festival junkie who's obsessed with going to so many festivals all year long. I have videos from the biggest festivals, EDC Las Vegas, Tomorrowland, DEF CON 1, and a bunch more on my channel, so definitely check those out. And I would really appreciate it if you took the time to subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications because it really helps me out. I've been raving a very long time. I think like 12 years now. Yeah, so I've been to a lot of New Year's Eve events and raves and music festivals in my time. More recently, I've been to like Countdown and Decadence, and if you already follow me, you know I'm kind of an Insomniac fangirl, so I've been going to their New Year's Eve festival since before Countdown, like all the way back so long ago. They used to host this New Year's event called Teo, Together as One. That was like a really big one. I also went to White Wonderland, that came after Teo ended, or it maybe overlapped a little bit, and then those both ceased to exist, and now there's Countdown, which I've also been to, but needless to say, I've been to a lot of New Year's events. So in this video, just for fun, I'm going to rank what I think are the top best New Year's Eve lineups this year. Huge disclaimer, this is obviously based on my personal opinion. Of course, everyone has different music tastes, and honestly, a lot of these lineups are very, very similar because DJs are in the area. They're kind of just gonna bounce around to the different festivals. So honestly, the lineups are not so different and you can't go wrong with attending one of these. I think they're all pretty good lineups, but yeah, I did rank them from 1 to 10, starting with 1 being what I think is the best lineup. In my personal opinion, Decadence Colorado is the best New Year's Eve lineup in the US happening this year. It's so stacked and so diverse. The fact that you can go to this one festival and see acts like Bass Nectar, Rez, Tiesto, DJ Diesel, Gareth Emery, Cosmic Gate, Zed's Dead, like acts that don't necessarily go together, like you get to see them all in one place, and I love that. Absolute fire. I think everyone on the Decadence Colorado lineup is so good, and I would love to attend that festival. Am I going? Maybe, I don't know. I will not tell you which one I'm going to until the end of this video. Number 2 best lineup I think would be Decadence Arizona. I went to Decadence Arizona last year, and I think last year it had the best lineup in my opinion, but this year Decadence Colorado is just a little better, although a lot of the same acts that are going to be at Colorado will still be at Arizona. I mean, but this lineup has Skrillex and Diplo, which is a big deal, and of course Illenium. I'm such a stan. I don't think I saw him on any of these other New Year's lineups, so if you love Illenium and you're trying to party on New Year's, this would be the place to go. I did give away free tickets to Decadence Arizona last year, and I'm most likely doing another one this year, so subscribe and follow me. I will let you know when I give away those tickets. Number 3 is a 3-day festival called Snow Globe, which is thrown in South Lake Tahoe, California. As I already mentioned, there are going to be so many repeated acts on these lineups. It's going to look like you're looking at the same lineup, but the way I rank these from 1 to 10 are the acts on there that are different. That's how I'm deciding which ones are more unique and better, in my personal opinion. So of course, repeated Skrillex, Fisher, Louis the Child, Chami, and Mala. The other acts that stand out to me that I don't think I'm really seeing on any other lineups are Hasbo, 2 Feet, Sunburn. I didn't see on any other lineup. So these festivals that I'm ranking higher are obviously the ones with the bigger lineups, and that's because obviously there's more to grade. I prefer festivals with very diverse lineups. I appreciate having different options to check out, which is why Decadence Colorado, Arizona, and Snow Globe are so high, because the fact that you can see all these different artists that don't really go together in the same place, like jump around from different styles and flavors while you're at the festival, like I just love that. Number 4 on my list is Lights All Night, a 2-day event in Dallas, Texas. Another very similar lineup to the ones that I previously mentioned. However, what stands out to me is Virtual Self, and I've actually seen both Porter Robinson and Virtual Self on these lineups. For those of you who don't know, Virtual Self and Porter Robinson are the same person, just different styles. I love them both, but the fact that Lights All Night has Virtual Self, I'm very intrigued by. And Said the Sky, he is not on the previous lineups I mentioned, although he's on later ones. The fact that you get to see all these amazing acts on this bigger lineup and you're seeing Said the Sky and Virtual Self, that's kind of what's putting it higher up for me. Lights All Night is another festival I'm going to be giving away tickets to. I don't know if I'll necessarily give them out as myself, Cotton Candy, but I do work for EDM Maniac. Myself and EDM Maniac do a bunch of ticket giveaways on social media, so on Twitter and Instagram. It's a little too early for us to post some of these giveaways, probably right after Thanksgiving or beginning of December, December, so follow and keep an eye out for those. Number 5 on my list is Countdown in Southern California. It is a pretty good lineup and pretty diverse. The fact that it has Said the Sky, Porter Robinson, Griffin, Jay Wolf, very cool, unique lineups to check out. And then there's Sudden Death presents Void, which I saw Sudden Death at EDC Orlando last weekend, and like, wow, he was insane. I would definitely want to check out that Void set. Speaking of EDC Orlando, I also saw Noizu, Sid, right, CID, a lot of house actually, but I would say you wouldn't be disappointed with them. I've seen Blunts and Blondes a lot this year. I would say like probably like 4 or 5 times in the past few months. Yeah, super great, doesn't disappoint. Zed's Dead, oh my god, will not disappoint you. Like, of all the sets that I've seen this year, which have been a lot because I go to a lot of festivals, Zed's Dead really stands out to me each time I see them. I'm definitely giving away free tickets to Countdown. Myself and EDM Maniac basically give away tickets to every Insomniac event. So if you live in Southern California especially, definitely give us a follow because we hook people up with tickets all the time. Number 6 is Hijinks in Pennsylvania, and it's such a good lineup. The only reason that it's not higher is of course because it's a little smaller. It just has less to offer in quantity, but the quality is so on point. It is more bass music heavy, so if you're attending, just be aware of that, just be prepared. But you do have Porter Robinson and Big Wild, so you'll get a break if you need it. Oh man, I would love to see the Excision back-to-back Slander set. I think that's going to be dope. Again, you're seeing Porter Robinson, Skrillex, and Zed's Dead on this lineup. Also Subtronics, who I've also seen this year quite a few times, very on point. Number 7 is Snowta in Minneapolis. How do I say that? Minneapolis, Minnesota? Yeah, it's definitely a good lineup. It is a little bit more bass music heavy. Again, can't go wrong with Zed's Dead. Also Big Gigantic and Big Wild. Dion Timmer, I don't know if I saw him on another one of these lineups, so if he's not, that's definitely the move if you love him. Very extra. Number 8 on this list is Audiotistic, and it's not necessarily a New Year's Eve event, but I think it's close enough. December 28th, and it's a good lineup. I'm very intrigued by all of these back-to-back sets. So 4B back-to-back Valentino Khan would be cool. Anna Luneau back-to-back Wax Motif, I would love to see that. I know a lot of people in Southern California, what they've done before is actually attended Audiotistic back-to-back Countdown, which is a lot of festival in a short amount of time, but definitely worth it, I think. As I said, we do give away free tickets to basically all Insomniac events, so we will be giving away tickets to Audiotistic as well. Number 9 is OMFG NYE in San Diego. It's a smaller lineup, which is why it's lower on this list technically, but like Rez is insane. She has like the craziest visuals. Slander is amazing. I've seen them like so many times this year and they never disappoint. Keizo, I haven't seen him forever, but I know he throws down. And again, Virtual Self, very intriguing set. So between Rez and Virtual Self, they're gonna have some sick visuals at that event. So like I said, honestly, you can't go wrong with attending most of these events because the lineups are just so similar. Number 10 is Radiance in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. It's only number 10 because it's a smaller lineup, but honestly, it is a great lineup, especially if you're into bass music. Excision, Liquid Stranger, he changed his name, right? So I don't know how to pronounce this, but Marada, I think, back-to-back Wooly. Wooly is amazing, so it's gonna be lit. I have quite a few basshead friends that are sending it to this event and they're super excited, and I'm super excited for them. But I bet you guys are wondering, which New Year's Eve festival am I going to this year? I would love to go to Decadence, Colorado. I do think it's the best lineup, but we'll see if things work out for me financially. If they don't, I'm definitely going to Decadence, Arizona. That trip would be a lot cheaper for me and more doable, so we'll see. But yeah, obviously there's so many New Year's Eve events taking place. Like basically the whole world is gonna be partying at the same time. So let me know in the comment section what you're doing for New Year's. I mean, this year is almost over, but as usual, you can see my full festival schedule in the description in case you're curious. I do have videos from all the festivals that are listed in case you want to check them out. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. It means a lot to me and I promise you my videos don't disappoint. That's it for this video. Thanks again for watching. Peace out, Girl Scouts.